On the final chapter of this torque tool training, we're going to go over the actual operation on this flange here. Before you get started torquing anything up, you want to check your job site, make sure you're not stepping over hoses or you have trip hazards. Again, you want to check your remote control cords, you want to check over your hose, make sure that there's no abrasions or steel braiding, kinks, or anything problem with the hose that you're using. We need to set the torque prior to going on the application. We talked about utilizing a hydraulic torque wrench in a low profile capacity. You need to cycle the tool prior to putting it into operation. The best way to do that is to get your pump set up, hook your hoses up and hook the tool up, and then set the torque. Because while you're setting the torque, then the tool is going to be cycling. It's a good practice measure to get used to doing prior to going to the application itself. So on every tool should have its own specific torque to pressure ratio chart. All-Tight does this two ways. One, you can print this off and laminate it, but it has PSI and foot-pounds on the back of it. So for these inch and an eighth studs, we're going to torque to, let's say, 640 foot-pounds. So if I want to go to 640 foot-pounds, I need to set my pressure to 3,900 PSI. So we're going to go ahead and do that on this application. You're going to take the remote control. The tool is off of the application. It's just sitting by the side where you can see it and you can see the gauge. Here's my pressure adjustment knob that we're going to go again. I'm going to turn this on. You're going to back this loose so we know that we're below 3,900 PSI. I'm going to turn it on. It's right where we want it, so we're going to lower down our knurled lock nut. And now it's just me and the tool. I'm going to show you guys how to use the V-drive. It can still stay connected to your same couplers. You're just going to take the tool, put it in there, it clicks in. The drive, as it's set right now, the drive is sticking out the right, so it's going to tighten, and the reaction arm is in the same spot, same direction as the square drive is. So take the tool, put it up, grab your remote control. Now to break all of these loose, the same thing that we were doing before, we take the tool off. If we want to set it to loosen, we're going to push the drive to the other side. I need to move this reaction arm. We're going to put it right back on the same bolt. Make sure my reaction arm is abutted firmly. And then we broke it loose. And that's how we use it. Now the last thing I'd like to do is show you how to use the M drive. So we take the same power head out of the V drive. We're going to grab our M drive cartridge, put the M drive in, take a low profile, hyper low profile link, we're going to click it in. This is the front of the tool. If it's on the right hand side, it's going to tighten, the left hand side is going to loosen. So I'm going to put it on this, put it on a bolt. And what you want to do is make sure that the reaction area is, both sides of it are firmly up against the next nut. So I'm going to put it up here like this. And then this one is loose. Pick it up, go to the next one, butt it up firmly. And now it's loose. To tighten up with the M drive, you're simply going to take the tool and flip it over and set it back down. Butt it up firmly in here. As you can see, my hands are not on the tool. Put it back on. So in conclusion, before you use this system, make sure you check everything for safety, that there's not any leaks, bends, cracks, steel braiding. It's a one-man operation. If your left hand is on the remote, your right hand is on the tool itself. Make sure you don't have tripping hazards. Be your brother's keeper. Make sure that there's nobody else's hands or fingers are around this. It is a power tool. It needs to be treated as one. Good luck with your new X-Driver system. If you have any questions at all, call All-Tite 1-800-498-6721. We appreciate your business. Thank you.